Okay, so the question that's being asked is, why do pigments reflect light? And or why do they reflect? Yeah, why do they reflect light? So we have to look at what pigments are. Pigments are basically colorful compounds. These chemical and they're chemical compounds. So what they do is they reflect only certain wavelengths of visible light. So basically, they only reflect like the lights that are capable to that compound, and then what they reflect we can see. And this process is called selective wavelength absorption, or wavelength selective absorption, which is basically the makeup of that chemical compound, which allows it to reflect the light that it does not absorb. So why, or like, so some examples of this would be when we see like a plant or something that we see green, it is using that pigment that the plants have to reflect green, and allows green to be the main uh, absorption of sunlight. So it absorbs all the other visible light, the visible spectrums or the visible light in the wavelength, so it only reflects green. And another example of this would be if you shine like a yellow or red light on a blue towel, since the towel's pigment reflects only blue, and there's no blue and yellow or red light, the towel would absorb all of the yellow or red light, and then it appear black, because black is the absence of color. And scientists think that primary colors are the ones from which the greatest possible number of combinations can be made. And these primary colors are red, blue, and green, which basically make up all the different visible lights, the colors of the visible light. And basically, the wavelength selective absorption is why we see color, because everything's made up of pigments. Our skin, our hair, everything that we see as color is pigment. But the difference is that pigment decides which wavelengths will be absorbed and reflected due to its chemical makeup, and that's why we see color and stuff. That's it.